Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the build party. What's going on? How's everybody doing? System idle. System idle. What's happening? Everyone, we'll do a little roll call here in a minute. As is indicated by the title of the stream, we are going to be building some things. Build party. I mean, you didn't expect it, did you? More cowbell. Absolutely. That's a great answer. I like your attitude. You're going places. System idle. Hey, thanks, Pops. We're approaching that 3-year mark. If I counted better, we probably hit it, but I'm going by the numbers. Phone Boy, yes. Jet Jam less than a week away. So what are we going to build tonight? What are we going to build? Show 150. Build party. This is not a sponsored beverage. I'll tell you what we're going to build. The links are in the distro. Hey! We're going to build one E-flite F-16, 70 millimeter. We got 2 of them. Me and Bobby are going to have a blast with these 2. He got his built already and already got an afterburner in it. And mine is going to be just probably, I don't know, he might have enough afterburners, I get one too. And then we're going to build an E-flite 70 millimeter Viper and put some low bounce Dubros on it. The 2-inch variety. So I got a couple packs of these, and that's what we're doing. You got the Turbo Timber sitting back there with a Losi drag car. That's going to be a blast. Waiting on the red one to show up. Yeah, so we'll do a little roll call. David Snyder, busy day. I saw your message last night. Thank you very much. We'll get it done. And I can't believe what you did, but thank you. I was going to send you one anyway. Jay Custer, Jonathan Carver, David Snyder, Barry Campbell, Michael Noland, Jeff Adams. Awesome work, dude, on your projects, man. Check out Jeff Adams on Facebook. Discover RC, Boss223, Jordan Dole. Yeah, dude, the E-flite 70 millimeter Thunderbird is fantastic. And then the E-flite 70 Viper and probably the 64 millimeter F-15. Honey Chuck, Barry Campbell, Rob. What is happening? Dennis Farley says more drums. Olson Aviation, GB, Jeebs. Tony Spears, Mike Kennedy, good to see you, man. I was talking, you know, actually, Mike Kennedy, you sponsored right here on the channel many things, by the way, and thank you very much. I really can't wait to see you in California sometime. It looks beautiful where you're at. But the E-flite F-16, me and Mike did that one and then sent it back to you. So now we got a couple, and I'm glad to have one. Especially, you can get them, right? Everybody's waiting on the 80 millimeters to show up. And for good reason, it's fantastic. But in the meantime, there's still $299 E-flite 70 millimeter F-16. We got videos of them up on the channel from before, but are very much looking forward to doing it again. And now it has the brand new 631 receiver in it. That's AS3X, push button bind, super easy. Like many of the fantastic planes in the E-flite lineup that are being reissued with this new tech, this is one of them now, 631 with the antenna on it. Ping Pong, Dennis Farley, Jermaine Spencer, Mike SSI, Reckham Roy. Don't want to miss anybody. Mickey B, what's happening? JCB, Tim Smith, Shadow Ops. Yes. Yeah, Jeff Adams. You know, I'm excited to try it. You know, Mike and I also worked up the E-flite 70 millimeter Viper when it first came out. It was back before any sponsorships were happening, and one of the guys at our flying field that Mike flew with a lot had just bought it and wanted us to shake it down for him and stuff, so we did. Jack Shaughnessy, Wild Bill, Victor. Yeah, so, but we did figure out the landings. It's like a lot of times if you ever watch the videos, and I'm talking about full bleed, Like the Viper's one of those that needs it. I feel like it acts a lot like the BAE Hawk, especially the 70. And then also like Yak 130s and things like that seem to really, really, really benefit from the full bleed. Let's see. Greg's in here, writes the wingspan is 1,600 millimeters on the Dancing Wing PT-17. I don't know the wing area. I think we figured that up. Air Marshal might still have the numbers on that. I don't know. It might actually be in some of the literature that's going around to, you know, guys that have the first ones and are working them out right now. EQ. Full Send Productions, what's happening? Are you the Full Send on Instagram that's like launching the snot out of bashers all the time? Is that you? Boss 223. Good to see you, right? Randall, Lionel Randall, John Graham, Turning Bank. Your runway is a lake. Yeah, that's kind of tough. Paul McNeil. Yeah, so these build easy. You need a little bit of glue. Yeah. Float plane jet. Yeah, the Arrows MiG, the Arrows F-15. Those are good flying planes. Right, you ask Bobby tomorrow. I'll let him deliver that one.
What's up?
The Stearman's still on track. Unfortunately, it's a long story. Bobby will tell you tomorrow. As is a lot of times the case in this business, hold-ups.
Nothing to do with manufacturing or anything this time.
All 100% shipping industry.
Yes.
What's up, Noons? Craig Beaven? Yeah, augured in. The RV8 is fantastic. Bobby flew the wheels off of it. Look back through our channel and you can find it. The RV8. Bobby, I mean, literally the wheels came off that day. And it was quite hilarious.
I probably should tighten those a little better.
Huh?
Probably should tighten those a little better.
Maybe. 56 Corvette. Good to see you, man. Colorado in the house. Yeah, Full Send. Turbo Timber on floats. Olson, you like that F-16, man? You flew it for the first time this week. Michael Armand wants to see the F-16 with brakes. I tell you what, I have no problem slowing it down. I like 3,200 and 4,000s in it. High alpha approach. And the rollout's pretty short. Oh, cool. Augured in is with the RC Scrap Pile guys. Very cool, Ping Pong. You fly with those dudes? Nice. Scott Settle in the house. Kyler. Good to see you, KB. RC. Ron for the Hills. You like the 3,300 HRBs? Yeah, man. I like them light in that. I mean, it'll fly bigger, but I really like the 4,000 to 3,200 range in those E-flite F-16s quite a bit. Skip Build, what's up? Nice. Any questions for me, fellas? I'll tell you what, it is hot in here. Man, we had a ball game today. I was outside in the sun all day. It was awesome. No, it wasn't. It was hot. But it was awesome because we played baseball, and that's always fun. Philip Bender, what's happening? You guys got to quiet down a little bit. This is a build party, you know? Build party, and no one's building nothing. Yeah, Scott Settle, that's a drag car. I got them both. I got the red one too. We're waiting on it. Bobby wanted the red one. I got him the red one. How you gonna get just one? You know, you race them. with somebody. I really do like the idea of racing these stock kind of cars. And I think to another degree, the short course trucks are probably a really great time for that as well. Jumps are great, but I really do just like the idea of an oval. You know what I mean? I really do. But the drag cars are neat. I wanted to try it out, and Losi makes a really nice one. So I wouldn't mind trying out the Traxxas one too, but I'm sure it won't happen. Gregory H says the lighter side of RC. Jonathan is building a large F-15 jet. Nice. Yeah, it is hard to find time, man. I have a ton of backlog to work through, and it's very difficult around the full time. Yeah, BitGo, get up in here and build something. Eric Tennant, what's up? Yeah, it was windy all day. I'm glad there was wind because it was like 90 degrees. It helped a lot. Hangar 51. Yeah, Scott Settle. We're bringing him. I hope the red one shows up, dude, but I'm bringing mine to Jet Jam. But I really want there to be 2 of them. I think we let everybody race. Yeah, man, X-Max is pretty sick. I do love my Arma stuff, and my favorite short course trucks are the Losi Tenacity. That's a great truck. Now, you can spend a little less money and get a really nice Arma too. Kevin J. I still want to know who did the cheeseburger, man. We love the Ernst stand, man. That's the Mega right there. I've got a link in the description. It's like one of the last links in this monster description. But that's the Mega stand available at Big Go Hobby right there. We use them all. They're all over the place.
All day.
And I think everybody else really likes them too because you're shipping them out all the time, Bobby.
Yeah, no, yeah, they're great.
All the time. No, I'd say, honestly, if I could only have one, I would go for the Mega. I just think that extra reach is more appropriate for a lot of the planes we have these days. 1200 and down, I think the regular Ultra is probably great. KB, Kyler made in his E-Flight Blue Angels. Congratulations.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Jack, those are great trucks. The Granite's a great truck. They did a version 2 Granite. They actually sent me. I was surprised. And I did what I think is a decent video on it back on my RC Trucks playlist of the newer Granite, but it was the brushed version, the truly ready to run.
Oops, I hope I put the right second.
All right, man, loads of emojis for Bobby getting to it, dude.
Oh, yeah.
You don't have to hook up the linkages till next day.
Next day.
Yeah, I never want to put tension on it if I feel like the glue is still trying to dry.
Yeah, mine was pretty solid. I used to see it.
Well, then do that.
Alrighty.
Yeah, the socket racks. Ernst has tons of stuff. Barry, yes, you're right. Yeah, I really let a lot of stuff travel on those stands, and then for in here, a little bit of storage. It's kind of nice if you don't want to stand up a fuselage, you can easily store them on those things, and then, yeah, we're using them both sizes a lot. They are interchangeable if you need to, Jordan. That's true. Build party. There's the emojis flowing for Bobby K.
All right.
Get it done. Dude, you're going to love that jet, bro.
I can't wait. I'm excited.
Last time Bobby and I flew 70mm F-16s together, it was the Arctic Camo version. And there was another one up with us.
Yeah, Mike. Yeah, I think Mike or Adam had one.
I think it was Adam.
Maybe
So
it was
there were
Adam,
3
yeah.
up together. This is a while back. I mean, think about when that Arctic Camo came out.
That was a long time
It was
ago.
shortly after that because we all had ours still, and they had them too.
Yeah, it was a long.
We're like flying formation or something.
Yeah.
I think Mike was filming or wanting to film, and Adam and you and I were flying.
Yeah.
And then
The
there was
birds.
like a flock of geese or like
Yeah.
a couple birds. And Mike called out to deploy. You know? And so, because we were flying great, but once we got in the melee, it was hard to tell who had what.
Yeah, that was funny.
And so I was watching a different one other than my own, and apparently while that was happening, flew mine straight in full throttle. And that was
crazy, dude.
it's one of those there was no trying to salvage it.
Yeah, there was nothing left.
It's like pull some electronics,
Yeah.
like the power system, and just ride it off.
Yeah, there was nothing left of that one.
I got you, Aaron Crosby. Ken Bird, what's up? The new version of the Timber is very worth getting. If you could get a score on an old version, it's a nice bird. I gotta say that top feeder though is really nice, and the trim scheme I think is great. I really like it.
Yeah, you too. Looks good.
I probably won't put the slats on my new Timber, Phillip. Because if I do, it's just going to be for a minute. Because I think I like flying them. I mean, I love flying that plane the way it is. I just can't imagine wanting to put those on. Yeah, no, those don't buff out, turn a bank. You're right. Yeah, that's a fast jet, full send. Yeah, Ultra Micro A10. I'm ready to. I got one of those to fly again. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, KB, you can't go wrong with either one. I mean, it depends what you want it for. I love those Timbers. I think they're fully capable, and they're really light on the loading. Fly at any time, anywhere kind of bird. Draco's a bigger, heavier plane, you know, definitely unique as it gets. So it's kind of like, do you want in on that like cool buzz, that hot new release big plane with like dripping and features? Or you just want to strip it down and have like a high wing thing to kind of bash? Yeah, Bobby's got the F-14. He actually maidened it, and there's a video of it here on the channel back a ways. Oh no, Ken Bird. Ha. Don't we all, KB? Spencer in the house, David yourself. Air Marshal, do you still have notes on the Stearman? Trying to get a wing area measurement for Greg, RC Rowland. Oh yeah, the Turbo Timber. We had fun with the Micro and the old school Turbo Timber, and then we got the new one. So we got a lot of timber. And then we did, you know, the night version and the Timber X, and
The night version's pretty cool.
we've done them all. Timber. At this point, we've done so much timber. We're becoming lumberjacks.
Yeah.
It's real and it's groovy.
Yeah, that's great.
Double cheeseburger in the fuse. What's up? Build party. Build party. Yeah, he's using CA. I like foam tack, but CA is pretty quick. The book, I'm sure, calls for CA.
That's what the boat calls for.
You need anything? You good?
No, I'm just trying to figure out how to do this without setting it on.
What number am I going to be?
I can do you 5, man.
I don't care what you do. Do 7. 7's cool.
5 and 6 are the solos.
So, KB, a Smart 5000 50C will work in the E-flite F-16 Thunderbird. I was telling Bobby, regardless of 3,200 or 4,000 packs, which I think are the best and that size of a jet, we fly with them. I fly with them all the way back, no matter what it is.
Where's your spar at, Hans?
Probably in the box. So the 5000 will work. You're gonna have to go all the way back with it, and it just doesn't fly. You got it?
It's probably in the back here.
It just doesn't fly as good with the heavier packs. There it is. Evergreen. There you go, timber.
Timber time.
Oh wow, Rob, that sounds cool. The F-14 with E-flite 80 millimeters. So FMS 80 millimeter in-runner fans.
Probably a good time.
Air Marshal says he's going to kick in the bazongas if there's a cheeseburger packed with his SD card.
Hey man, those McDonald's ones, you could probably eat it by the time it got down to you.
Dude, they're like Twinkies. The shelf life is like 30 years.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Olson asks, and anybody else chime in. Olson asks, have I ever had AS3X and safe get reversed on ailerons? Rudder quit on my night timber. I have not had that happen. All right, Gregory H. Bobby says Pilot Ryan put Pilot Ryan's age for the number on his plane, so 7 is appropriate. Collect them all, KB. You're gonna need them. I like the 4000s in that F-18 as well. Oh, dude, Aaron Crosby, 5000 is all I have flown in the 80 millimeter F-16 all day long. Got loads of videos on it already flying right here on the channel. 3, as a matter of fact, like my first video, and then Bobby's flying the Su-30 and I'm flying with him, and then there's a Grass Ops flight, and then Bobby and Gavin, that video is coming soon too, where Bobby's flying the F-16 and Gavin's flying the E-flite F-18 with a 2100 kV motor in it. They were matched perfectly. It was a little tough, me and Bobby, because the SU is definitely bigger and slower than the F-16.
Yeah, I was in it a lot.
.631 in your night timber. Yeah, a lot of these are coming with 631s now. It's cool. I think everything that we got to build has those new receivers in them. You know, so the update has been made. Been doing a lot of maidens for guys at the field. Super enjoying that. And I tell you one thing that I'm realizing is a lot of us guys that know how to set these up take it for granted how many guys don't. Yeah, man. I've had one bad one that I had to just get rid of. I already saw Bobby fly the F-14. I filmed it.
Boom. All right, bro. Next.
You're done?
Yep.
Drop the gear, dude.
Where's your remote at?
NX10, where you been? I'll be right back. Talk to the people, G. Buy the book?
What's up, dudes? We actually should probably, or I can move this one to drop the gear on yours. I'll let you put your stickers on and your control, or your linkages. Your stickers and linkages.
Did you put them on?
No, I'll let you do that.
What? Do it, man. Go ahead.
I still got to finish mine.
Oh, what, your stickers or your linkages?
Yeah, you gotta put all the stars on. That's the only pain in the butt.
Well, if we're binding mine up, man, let's get it done.
Alright.
I don't care about the stickers, but let's get the linkages on, or we'll lose them. So I'm gonna do this the easy way. Bind. Well, let's pick a model memory first, shall we?
Shall we?
System setup. Yes. Model select. Add new bind and fly.
Alright.
This will be like so easy, bro. What's the item number on it? You see it?
Item number?
On the box of the F-16? Tim, thanks, man. Super chat's flowing. What?
EFL 78500.
Okay. It's got to be in here, right? There it is. Import. E-Flight F-16 70mm SPM.
What do we do with the battery? There it
Bro, there you go. Just needs bound.
is. Bound?
Should be
Right.
done. Not that it's hard to set them up anyway by the book. Ken Bird, if you buy from a local hobby shop, they should take care of you. A lot of times if it's over $50, they may still take care of you, but they'll be calling Horizon, but probably you'll have to. But I'm really not sure. Why not just go through pilotryanmedia.com, click it. Hot glue's great unless it's hot out. Your Dynam C win from BitGo Hobby arriving Monday, says Jeff. Nice.
Alright.
That's a good one. Little bit of up trim at neutral.
What one was it again?
Sea Wind, the
Oh,
Dynam Sea Wind.
That's doing these, man.
That's fun, dude. He's around the water all the time. Man, he'll make it look like some composite job, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Man. The Thunderbird's awesome. I mean, I think a lot of people, the Thunderbird is proven too. It's been around for a minute at this point. The price hasn't changed. It's $299. It's got the new technology, suspension landing gear, in-runner 70mm, flies great. AS3X, of course, safe if you want it. And, you know, it's lighter, obviously, than the 80mm, and it doesn't have gear doors. So, like, when you are dirty with the gear down, it's still really locked. You do get a little drag. You know, you got to power through with the more scale airplanes with the gear doors hanging off and stuff. But I tell you what, I wasn't wild about F-16s until I flew the 70s. And then I was like, wow, nice.
I love F-16.
It's like maybe the 90 would have been okay if it had a lot of power in it, but like the original ones I was flying from Free Wing were not a good time. They could have been. I think they're better now, but the 80mm ticks it for me. The 70s are going to be a blast, and I think Bobby and I will have a ball with these Thunderbirds. You know, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to you guys seeing what we are able to do. Yeah, man. I mean, as far as high alpha goes, I feel like this is the best one out there. And no, it does not have a full flying stab, but that also is going to keep a lot of people out of trouble too. And it keeps it simple and it keeps it light.
Yeah, it doesn't need it, man.
You've seen it fly, dude.
Yeah, and I have a similar one with the same deal. And the FMS one's the same way.
Yeah, oh yeah. It's a good size.
Flies
They're nice
great.
and they're nice and light. Oh, man. Dwan Smith wants to know if anybody knows a good charger for 1S transmitter batteries. He kind of broke his charge jack on his NX6. I hear you, KB. It's a good one. It's a good one, and there's a lot of videos of it out there. I mean, me and Mike have done a bunch, and it's been a blast. Look at that thing, man.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you're all dialed in now, man.
Airvex says when we build the Viper, check the area between the wheel well and the fuselage. Jason said that they reinforced that area in the update with the 631.
Right on.
We'll check it out, Airvex. Thank you, Micah, for that heads up. The Rafale does the best high alpha I've ever seen, but the 70mm F16 is the best F16 that I've seen be able to do it really well, is what I'm saying. I tell you what, that Sea-Wind looks like a jet turning bank. It flies like one too. You hardly see that propeller. But because of where it is, there is a bit of a down coupling with the throttle. So you can mix it out, or you can, I gave mine a little bit of up elevator at neutral, and that seemed to help it a lot. So.
All right, so what do they want to see next? The Viper or the F-15?
Viper.
Viper? All right.
I just answered for you guys.
Viper.
E-Flight Viper is next. 70mm, baby.
All right. I got you.
Oh, Michael Sherman got the new Traxxas Drag Slash. I got the Losi one sitting back here, dude, but I kind of, you know, a lot of guys were converting those Slashes into those drag cars, so I kind of feel like would be a good idea to try one of those too, just to kind of get a good idea.
You'll probably need that, won't you? You can probably set that up as I build.
Oh yeah, it won't take me any time.
That's
Whenever
wild.
you're ready.
I didn't even know you could do that.
Oh, dude. Yeah, it's in the setup menu. When you're doing model select,
Yeah.
you have an option.
Huh.
Yeah, Jay Custer, yeah.
That's pretty cool.
You're not excited to drive to Muncie, Quinn Perkins? I'm sorry to hear that. Dude, anybody coming home with the new Traxxas Bronco yet, Michael Sherman? Holy smokes. I need a buddy at Traxxas. I want to try some of that stuff. I'm definitely getting it some way or another. Ute has 156 consecutive flying days now. Whoa. Yeah, Rob. You know what I'm going to do is try I actually have a set of those Avani struts laying around, actually. But I'm going to go for the 2-inch low bounce Dubros first. Because they sent them. And I think it'll be cool to try it. I tell you what, I've been flying my E-Flight 1.5 Mustang with the Robarts on there. Game changer. Isn't it?
Oh,
You can just tell.
It's butter.
Man, I will fly that Mustang like I will the Focke-Wulf now. In anything. Weather-wise. I don't even care.
Yeah, that thing's nice.
It is pretty dialed
this
and it's
thing's
super
nice.
quiet now. Ken Bird, are you in the country? Where are you at? I got you, Sherman. Philip Bender, I'm all over that new Bronco. I got an affiliate hooked up with A-Main just for that truck because I want to work it. Dude, I was about to get a Defender, Rob, until that came out.
Oh, you know what? This is a one-piece wing. Here I am looking for a wing spot.
I have the RC 4-wheel drive Defender, but it's not the same. Super scale, no portal axles. All right, Skeeter Honey. Yeah, we'll try it on grass. Francis Connie says, you fly any this week? This is the guy who just did 100 Canada. That's probably why, Ken. Yikes, Barry. Good job. Boss 223 is liking the soft tires as well. Tim Toutant in the house. Thanks again for the super chat. What's the Traxxas Bigfoot? I don't even know what that is. Is it like a monster truck?
I couldn't tell you, dude.
I put the Robarts on the stock hubs. Pilot Jerry RC style modification. There's actually a live stream where I did it. You can see it happening. That's awesome because those hubs have bearings in them and you're able to keep them. Huh. I got that P38 still.
Yeah, dude, thing's sick.
Stampede 2-wheel drive. There you go.
I wish there was a bigger one. Like
if you can, spend the extra money, get 4-wheel drive.
Like Tiger Cat big P38.
Are they available, Barry? Like shipping? Dude, the new Bronco, I'm all over it. Yellow or red? Yeah, the Viper Fly is awesome. Me and Mike had a good time with it. I'm really excited to get it back out with Bobby. We'll have to get a couple of these. That'd be kind of neat.
Yeah. I'm excited for those F-16s. Man.
We need time. That's the thing. It's hard to come up with. There's plenty of cool products. My goodness. Build party. It's all screwed together, man? Or any glue on that one?
It's all screwed together.
All screwed together.
Like,
we got to bind it up for safe so we can talk through it.
Ridiculously simple.
So we can talk through it. You saw them in the hobby shop. I know they have them in hobby shops, but it was like a demo model. Do they have them for sale, Barry? What? Dude. Yeah, we'll have to do that again, Gregory H. That's a fun idea. The build off. We'll do it again.
Yeah, that is a good time.
Jonathan Carver wants to know if anyone has a T6 still in good condition. Eric Heil says yes, he does. 10% commish. Pilot Ryan Network style. I'm just kidding. Get it done. It's a good plane. I got one, but I'm not getting rid of it. The retail Traxxas store has them. Oh, man. Will they ship? Probably not. Yellowish and red. Which color should I get? I already know what I want.
I don't even know what colors they have of them. I've just seen the yellowish one.
Yeah, and then there's a red and black one. We'll have our jets built already by then, Air Marshal. He's saying do a build off at Jet Jam.
Oh, too late. I could bring some Dynam stuff to do a build off.
Like some Meteors or something.
Yeah, or Hunters.
Those are fun. Those little 4S deals.
Yeah, yeah.
And then and then you got the Hunter. Yeah, it's a TRX-4, Barry. Yes. Wow. I wonder if they have them in my locality then, because I'm having one. Somebody make me a friend at Traxxas. P51 D-Fan says, when are those F-16s shipping? So many folks have them, you'd think they were out. I thought it was supposed to be mid-June, but I'm not positive. Does anybody know? We're waiting on a couple more around here, dude, because they're hot ticket. All our pilot buddies are getting them.
They're awesome, dude.
One's on order already, and another one around the corner. Get you one. I'm getting it, Barry. Dude, I actually crawl probably once a week in my yard. I like it. It's relaxing. I can do it with the kids. Dude, Rob, you got it, man. 1, 2S, or 3S. I like 2S packs in my crawlers, but 1 2S pack will last forever in those things. And all my crawlers. The only one that burns through the pack fairly quick, it feels like, is my RC 4-wheel drive Defender, only because I stuck with the ready-to-run package that's on a nickel metal battery. It's so tight in that truck on the chassis underneath. I was gonna put a Spectrum Firma in it, but it's like I'd have to really do some messing around to make it fit. And so I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that because that's like a shelf queen anyway. Airvex says they pushed it back to July. Man.
It's probably because they ran into the same exact
Same shipping problems, man. This is awful. I do not know that, Reitza, if the 80mm F-16 will also be offered as a Thunderbird. That would be great. Hopefully it does that well for them that they can. But I like the Thunderbird scheme. But I like that comes with 4 different livery options out of the box.
Yeah, that's
the 80mm?
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That's pretty wicked, dude. I dropped mine on its wing at the show. So stupid. Like I was putting it together one evening so it'd be ready for the next day, and lost one of the wing screws. So I only had 3 screws in there. And then it was still late, and I found that screw, put it in, and then dropped this whole plane on its wing. And I even said, I was like, well, glad I found the darn screw, you know. Should have just left it alone. Yeah, Air Marshal. Draco will probably be on pre-order for months. Kevin B, what's up, man? Yeah, the 1/18 6x6. I have that. I'm gonna get rid of it. It's just it's too small for me, but it's cool. My littlest girl crawls this little 1/12 Team Associated, like kind of vintage Toyota Land Cruiser deal. And then I have my boy on the original Deadbolt that I have, SCX 10.2. I had my middle girl getting along with the SCX 10.3, the Rubicon, which is by far out of the box the best crawler I have. I was crawling my Red Cat, which I love, but it's highly modified, and it's a big expensive rig at this point. You know what I mean? I got all the brass. Dude, Ethan in the house, Bobby. He says that Hurricane's a blast to fly. He's got 14 flights on it already. Ranty HD, ladies and gentlemen. That's Ethan, one of the young guys that was at the fly-in. Came from Illinois, man, to fly with everybody there. The kid is a wealth of knowledge, loves the history. Seems to really be heavy on the warbirds, man. So, like, almost everything he had was tail draggers, and he was owning it.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah, man, you gave him that Hurricane, Bobby.
Yeah, yep. That's a good flyer.
Jackson says the F-16 is supposed to be at his hobby shop June 11th. That's what I thought. So they're taking care of hobby shops first a lot, which is great.
It's probably hobby shops and first batch pre-orders, if I had to guess.
It's for an influencer. It's a little bit hard to sell them when they're not there, but I'm glad people are getting them.
Yeah, definitely.
No matter how it has to happen. Rob, your oldest wants a TRX 4B? What, Bronco? Yeah, man. You gonna pre-order him one or what? You go pick it up at a hobby shop. As soon as I figure out my A-main stuff, I'm gonna have a link for it. GB's got one now, though, I'm sure. Oh no. Rick and Roy got his Draco, then he crashed it, got propped today, so it's going back up again soon. Very cool. You pre-ordered from the hobby shop, Jackson. Nice. Bruce, he's putting together an E-Flite Viper. He just built an E-Flite 70mm F-16. Now he's building the E-Flite Viper for me. I got some stuff, man. We're having a build party. They wanted me to let you guys know that these got the new tech. They're out. You know, these things weren't discontinued. They just were getting revamped. Technology up in it.
Technology.
Yeah, right on. When you guys go to the hobby shop, instead of through an influencer, it's kind of like taking a week's worth of food from my dog and letting it starve out in the hot sun with nothing to drink. Just saying. Mad props, Air Marshal. Don't you send them a bunch of stuff?
Huh? Oh, there we go.
Ken Krause says he's working on his B-24, programming the receiver. Had my throttle kill active, so motors are cut off and dead. I hooked up battery and 4 motors went full open. Yikes.
Reverse.
Oh yeah, hey, Micah, you still in here? What are we supposed to look at on...
Oh, yeah.
Dude, this thing flies so good.
Oh, I know.
And man, brass threaded hardware all over the place.
I had one when they first came out, but
Yours didn't last long.
no.
That
I
little
mean, it
burr
was,
right there might be a problem. See that?
Yeah, I see it.
Little
It
burr.
was all my fault, too.
Dude, I love it. So not only brass threaded inserts, but like tapered, like where you
Mhm.
can't, the screw can't miss.
Yeah. Oh, it's blue.
Is it glue?
Yeah, there we
Oh yeah, glue and paint or something.
go. Mm-hmm. Probably where they taped it off at.
Oh man, it cut you, Ken. That stinks. Oh man, that is rough. Man, keep the props off when you're doing that stuff. I know it seems obvious now to say. But
Captain Obvious strikes again.
hey, for good reason. Yeah, RC Castle sells those, Ken Krause. He wants another B-24. You can also get him at Motion RC, I'm pretty sure.
Who?
Who? Scott Settle. Hey, what's up, Jeff? The Viper is one of my favorites. Such a great next EDF after a Habu, etc. I agree.
Oh shit.
What's up, Raymond Molina? I love the cheeseburger emoji. Thank you very much. Ha! Ethan says his faith in Dynam is restored, and now he needs the BF110.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Your faith will be unrestored after you deal with that
I'm
one.
just gonna say you might have to do some modifications to that one.
You know what? Some of them are like, it's so funny to say like new gen because it's like 7 years ago.
Yeah, like.
But like the Hurricane, the Hellcat, the Corsair. What am I missing? Like the 109 and 190 are all right, you know.
The Hellcat's sick.
Hellcat. But Hellcat, Hurricane, and Corsair, to me, are the best fit and finish warbirds
Yeah. That Corsair is nice.
in the Dynam lineup. Johnson says the B-24 has been out of stock for a while.
PT-17 is a pretty good time too.
Oh, Dancing Wing?
But
Or yeah, it is. Yeah. The Hawker Hunter now and then the Stearman at Dynam are solid as well. They remind me of those three. But I was talking Warbirds because Ethan's a Warbird guy.
Oh yeah.
Jeff made in the SU-30. Oh yeah. Awesome. Aaron Phillips waiting. Man, do your maiden anyway. Says waiting on the Cavalon tires for the Draco. Man, don't let that hold you up. That'd drive me nuts.
Yeah, I'd be full sending it by now.
Oh yeah. Oh no. Rob asked me if I ever fly any Banana Hobby stuff. No.
Actually, I've never had one of their planes.
Long time ago, I had their Art Tech Texan. Had a sound system in it, and it was a piece of garbage. But it was a Texan, so I had to have it. And it was like the first electric that came with the sound system. But it also should have came with glue for the spar deal. Yeah, the Hellcat's nice. It's hard to mess it up. It's tough too.
Oh, that's real tough.
Yeah, I don't really fly their stuff. I don't know anything
Right.
about it. The banana stuff.
Bind it up, man.
Bind it up. E-Flight Viper. All right, we're going to do it again. This is easy. NX10, where you been? Let's turn it
Let
on.
me know when you want me to plug it in.
All right, I will. Do you guys want to... Nah. I was going to like change the camera shot and like really show them how to do it. Does somebody want to see how to do that? I mean, it's the easiest thing. System setup. Yes, I'm sure. Model select. Add new, bind, and fly. So, it's that easy. When you go to model select, you're doing a new motor, new model. Let's see. That's not going to work for me, dude. Not with my face in the shot, because the focus on the face. There we go. Hide your face, Bobby.
What? Oh.
It's killing me. Your face hurt? It's killing me. Add new, bind, and fly from the model select channel. And scroll down to E-Flight Viper 70mm. You can also look at part number. You might even be able to add it in. And this is how we're going to start with these. I love the NX, dude. Link in the distro.
In the distro.
I'm actually not kidding. It's totally in the distro. A lot of links in the distro, dudes. And when you use them, it helps us stay in the game. If more people used them, we might be able to go full time in the game. Bobby, you already are. We means me. Just got to scroll through and find it. Honestly, I always set them up by the book because it's so easy for me to just rip through a setup that's always 100% high rate, 70% low. There it is, Viper 70. I could have been set up almost by the time I found this. So you find what you're looking for, you click it again, you import it, and you wait, and it's done. So this should be all set up.
Oh, that's snazzy.
There you go.
All right.
Done.
Bind it.
bind it and grind it. It really is very simple for me though to set it up, and I'll still have to assign my rates to the channel I want them to be on and stuff like that, I'm pretty sure. But if it's there, let's try it, let's use it. Raymond Molina, I love the NX10. I refuse, listen, I've always loved my AS3X receivers in stuff, but I refuse to ever just buy the receiver by themselves and program one until it got easy. With this NX10 for me, NX6, even the DX stuff I was doing it with on the 9 after I did some updates and things. And I was able to bind up like AR637Ts and stuff like that and set them up in whatever aircraft I want. So that has the 631 in it.
Yep.
There you go. Update, refresh.
Boom. That's done. Ready to go.
E-Flight Viper 70mm in the house. Link in the Discro. Thanks BD Tennessee. I'll check that out. What's up, Pay Forward? You need to turn a jet on for air conditioning for a minute, dude.
Dude, that's
Fire that baby back up for a minute.
honestly not a bad idea.
Whew, it is hotter than Hades up in here right now. Oh. Seriously, dudes, I'm gonna take like a 5-10 minute break and we'll be back.
It's super hot.
We're gonna let this run in here for a minute, chill out, and be right back. I'm gonna leave you with this cool, funny image that you guys can discuss in the comment section while we step away for just a minute. Oh my gosh. That feels good. Y'all, we'll be back in a little bit.
Marshall supposed to get his SD package soon?
I don't know about that, but JD Crow is. What's up, y'all? We're back. Hey, JD Crow, good to see you here, man. That's awesome. That's awesome. Lift shoes, cheeseburger, tripping over rocks. What have I missed? I checked it at home and you unchecked it at the field. That's something else. Let's see. Ethan Treat, he changed his name, man. Just for me, he says. Good. Now we know it's you. RC Air Marshal says the SD package won't be here until tomorrow.
Oh, good.
Nice. Very good. I think eventually, we're going to do one more, and then that's going to be it. Maybe. Because there is one more. I need to make sure that one is okay. Is it? It may be different brand name than what we're used to, bro. Let me look.
I don't know.
Meme. Eddie K in the house. What's up? I got you, Francis. Yeah, man. The chat is what's up. Let's see. RC Airplanes.
Aeroplanes,
Man, it is warm.
It is really warm.
Yeah, it's here.
Cool.
Yeah. So we might be building also the Apprentice S, formerly known as the Mini Apprentice. We have one of those too. So we're going to teach some guys, let some new flyers get some stick time and do some videos on that one too. JT going to be me. 200 driver in the house. I tell you what, we could hardly walk in here. We spent a good 30 minutes getting things out of the way so we could set up today in here. And now you just put four together. I mean, we're right in the same boat. We're in the same boat.
We're going to need a bigger boat. Oh, yeah, F-15, that's right.
Michael
I
Bear.
was doing.
Michael Bear said, yeah, I heard that fly's great. Michael Bear says, our club had an awesome float fly today. Carnage everywhere. Airplanes hanging in trees. Styro bits floating everywhere. A good time.
That sounds like a good time.
What's up, Keith Christie? Yeah, so this is the 64 millimeter E-Flite F-15, which I think, by all accounts, out of the 64 millimeter lineup, probably the better choice over the 64 millimeter F-16.
Yeah, I've flown a few of these, man. They're pretty
That's
good
what I
time.
gather. I can believe it, and I can't wait to put it into practice.
This one's actually really good with the gear off, too.
That's what I want it for. I think it'll be great for that. Johnson 74th. Yeah, I'm not going to get to Jet Jam until probably Friday night or Saturday.
I'll be there Wednesday by like noon, 1 o'clock.
But they didn't ask when you were coming, Bobby.
Oh, sorry.
Jeez. Bobby's going to be there early, like Wednesday. Yeah, I'm not going to get there, if anybody cares, till Friday night, Saturday sometime. Francis Condi says somebody go through Ryan's Amazon link and buy an air conditioner for us. There you go. Your dad spiked it, Ethan. He said he loved it. Yeah, man. That's got some gluing to it, I'm sure.
Probably. I couldn't tell you, to be honest.
Bobby's coming on like Wednesday, Tony. Bruce says he's waiting on video of float fly.
Float flying?
Yeah.
I got a lot of them actually ready to go. I just need to film them. That's the hard thing, is the time to film them.
Epoxy or Gorilla Glue from a hair? Man, Foam Tack or CA, like Bob Smith CA is what we always use. Lewis, what's your FMS Bayhawk question? Yikes. Yeah, I get it. Johnson 74th. Yeah, you're going to need an air conditioner, man. The warehouse is cool, but up here, the system needs furnace. Service.
The system needs furnace.
Yeah, the system is a furnace. Goodness. This got to be, it's an easy fix. It used to work, and then last year,
Yeah.
breakers got flipped, and then it never worked again. So it's got to be some just like limit switch or something really simple. Yes, you can use a 5000 on it, Lewis. Watch our videos. We got a ton of videos on the FMS BAE Hawk right here on this channel. Just go back in time. We've done hundreds of videos. I know there's a lot to look through. And now my thumbnails are garbage. Thank you, people. But, so... yeah, dude, loads of FMS BAE Hawk videos on this channel. There's the most recent one is with the 2100 kV hop up FMS fan, but you know, you go back further a ways, and Mike Kennedy sponsored the BAE Hawk, the first one. I liked it so much that I had to get one too. After we sent his back to him.
Yeah, that's a really nice plane.
Early on, before things were sponsored, when I was going from one place to being back to this channel on my own, officially, independent style, we funded everything. And Mike Kennedy also did. It was cool. He would get some, he would ask me, hey man, I want that plane, but why don't you guys work it up first? And I was like, all right, cool. And then we'd send it to him. And that was neat. I'll never forget. So the BAE Hawk was one of those, and so was the F-16 E-Flight 70mm. Very cool. Yeah, man, 5000s are great in that plane. So are 4000s. Oh yeah, Ethan, I got a ton of videos from the event I haven't released yet. Air Marshal's got some as well. I'll be looking out for RC Air Marshal's Grand Cruiser video. I think that'll be fantastic. And when he tells you in the video to click the link in the Discro, he's talking about my description, not his. Just saying. I'm kidding. No, the Grand Cruiser video, I think it'll be funny. Even if you only watch the intro. And then he gave it away to a young fledgling pilot, which is just awesome.
Yeah, that was cool.
So he gave away what you gave to him.
Correct.
Awesome.
That little girl probably could have filmed a little bit better, though.
Oh my gosh. Air Marshal did pretty good for his first formation flight attempt. The thing about formation is it means there's more than one guy in it. Okay. Yeah, Hangar 51 confirms it as well. 5000 and a Bayhawk is fantastic. The only time I've had a problem with Gorilla Glue is when I used it for Brill Cream. It'll change your RC life. Gorilla Glue.
Doggone Gorilla Glue change your RC life.
Today in our RC life, I conned Bobby K into building all my planes for me while I sit here and talk to you guys. Yeah, Rob, we're driving up. Brad wants to know when you're getting more Grand Cruisers in.
Man, with the way shipping things are going over there, not anytime soon.
That's too bad.
Unfortunately.
You don't have any more, bro?
No, we sold out of those quick.
Marshall gave the last one away.
Yeah.
Son of a gun. I was teasing. I hope she's doing well with those.
That Grand Cruiser flies.
You gave her stuff too.
Man. Oh yeah. Yeah, she didn't
Directly and indirectly.
She didn't have a stand or anything, so hooked her up with a stand and a battery and stuff.
It was funny listening to Air Marshal filming us though,
Yeah, it was.
because there's a couple times he got nervous,
Oh.
and I was like, "No big deal." I'm like way behind him.
Yeah.
You have, it's the size of the plane
Yes.
tells you where you're at. Like I knew I was behind you, because how small I was.
Yeah.
But it looked like, you know,
Optical illusion.
bad things were going to happen very soon, a few times. That's why I'm so pumped to fly things that are matched together. That's why I think like power system, like matching up, like when
These F-16s are going to be.
the F-16s are going to be dynamite. Our Arrows, MiG-29, and F-15 flight that's
Yeah.
on the channel is fantastic.
I love the Arrows F-15 and the MiG-29.
You love that MiG-29.
I fly
dude.
the crap out of that, man. I really do. All the time.
Yeah, Jocelyn made out pretty good. Y'all are digressing this convo. And it's stuff that I can't really riff off of.
I don't even want to know.
I mean, I know it's not for kids, but dang. Boss 223, that'd be nice. No, I'm just kidding. The flight of 10 was amazing and scary. I actually have a flight of like 4 or 5 as well that was all Focke-Wulfs that will be coming up soon. The next video, I did put up me and Bobby flying. He had the Su-30, I had the new F-16, 80mm from E-flite. And then I've got a video on deck. Bobby's flying the F-16 and Gavin's flying the F-18 with that hot 2100 kV. And that video, those were more evenly matched. That was a fun video. And I was filming it, so you actually see 2 planes in the thing. Right, Air Marshal? I love that guy.
I do too. He's a good guy.
Oh! Man, this Gorilla Glue stuff, I need to get an affiliate link for it because they won't stop talking about it. It's been like 10 minutes steady, Gorilla Glue. What are y'all doing with it? I don't like it because it swells up. She got a Bigfoot too. Brad was one of the biggest sponsors there.
Yeah, man.
Man, seriously, things ran so smooth, and it was because everybody was just so on board with making it so. I mean, we had gas every morning in that generator,
Yeah,
thanks
that
to
was
Brad.
So awesome, man.
And guys worked out vittles and stuff, so we never had to get off site, you know. We just stayed there till nobody was left.
That was honestly, out of all the events I've been to, probably the best event.
How clutch the hotel right there.
Oh, dude.
Come on.
Yeah, that too. That was amazing.
That was pretty boss. The clear doesn't swell up. That's nice. Ha! JD Crow says, you and I, Bobby, ought to put the brakes on our HSD Cessna. Mag checks are a wow crowd pleaser.
Oh man, I went to order them, and when I did, they were out of stock. I had them in my cart and like literally waited 1 day too long.
Oh. Yeah, I just don't use stuff that swells up. If I were worried about filling gaps, maybe I would. Usually if I had big gashes and gaps, I would take a business card and some of that tinfoil tape and fake a panel repair. If you watch my Flightline Corsair repair video, there's a bunch of different kind of foam repair methods that you'll see in that video. It's like 45 minutes chocked full of like a bunch of different things getting fixed. Because everything needed fixed after I went in so hard. But I really am super proud about those kind of like business card and tinfoil tape, rivet panel. They look legit. They look like a scale fix. They look so cool. I never paint them. And I use the business card because if you don't, the tinfoil will just take the shape of whatever depression, gash, you know, is in the foam. So if you want to make that, sometimes like that plane's got hollow wings. I didn't want to fill the gashes. I just would have made it so heavy on the one side. So business card cut to size, and I usually kind of match it up with the panel lines on the plane. So what I do is going to work. It's a good time. Hey Ryan, you remember if book CG is correct on the A4? The book was a complete piece of Harlequin romance garbage on the A4, I thought. We were going by our intel early and it wrecked it.
I just dialed mine in this weekend, actually.
Yeah, I gave you my settings.
Yep.
And we got it dialed in.
Yeah,
and battery forward as you can get it.
All the way forward.
As forward as you can get it, and it's rock solid, steady like a warbird, predictable. Doesn't care. The flaps are fine.
Well, flaps, you want that mix. I had to put
want the mix
in my flat.
You want the mix, and that thing is amazing. I was early adapter on that one with Mike and some other guys that didn't care to go by the book and help garner any kind of reference for it. So, which, yeah, I'm not mad at him, you know. I mean, the book was so crazy at the time. Yeah, Airvexed. It works pretty good. I keep gift cards around too, or like old hotel, you know, key cards for cutting up, making doublers and things like that. Major reconstruction. You guys like the Gorilla Glue? Nice. Major reconstruction, a lot of times I would do epoxy. And then try not to put too much on because I don't want to have to sand it a bunch, right? And then that vinyl spackle I was using on that Corsair and paint. Paul Rolfe, what's going on, man? Sorry I missed you earlier. You stayed down the hall, Ethan? Yeah, you might have. We were in late every night. Where'd you go at night? Back to the hotel? You're 20, so it's probably good you left. I'm just kidding. Should have, you know. Everybody was welcome to stick around.
Yeah, it was fun night flying.
It was fun night flying. Dude, we are getting them ready to go.
Oh, yeah.
Are we going to even do wheels?
Probably.
First flight.
Of course.
That's a good idea.
Wheels are always fun anyways.
I like the way that looks. I'm super anxious to fly an F-15. So I've flown, obviously, the Arrows one and the free wing one. And now this little light job, I think is going to be great.
Adam had like 2 or 3 of these things. He liked it so much.
What's that flying ant?
All right, there.
Dornado wants to know how clear Gorilla Glue is compared to foam tack, guys. Answer him because I don't use it. Bob Turner says he found an amazing product called Plastic Wood. Super easy to work with, hard as plastic when done. Nice. There you go, Ethan. Brad, you know, for the E-flite Viper, I know we did videos on it where we flew 5,000 in it. I thought that was too heavy, but Mike wanted to prove he could. But I like the 4,000 and 3,200 smart packs in those smaller jets a lot. Wings 88, we're working on it. He asked me if I had enough planes. No.
Never have
No.
enough planes.
You know, when they said collect them all, I took them serious. You know how they say that?
Oh yeah. Makes total sense.
Collect them all. Okay. Wings 88 likes 4,000 on his Viper. Rob also likes 4,000 on his Viper. Air Marshal's answering the Gorilla Glue foam tack question. He says Gorilla Glue foam tack is easier to work with. Gorilla Glue is a more permanent bond. Foam tack can pull apart if you need it to. Where are you going to be, Dennis? You said you're going to miss seeing us next weekend. Yeah, Brad, no sweat. Raita knows about Gorilla Glue because he crashes so much. He says it bonds better, and I think is less expensive if you use a lot. Yes. Paul says enjoying another low lockdown by watching your live stream on one monitor and playing Real Flight on the other monitor. He's loving it. Awesome.
Oh yeah.
Awesome. Warbirds over Grapevine, or what is it, Flying Ant? Roy has over 70. I don't even know how many we got.
It's bad.
King Kraus has a question for everybody. He says, dumb question, but I haul 2 planes in my Ford Edge and it's crowded. Thinking about an F-150 truck. Some say trucks are more difficult to haul multiple planes. Anyone. I think trucks are harder to haul planes in than SUVs or like anything else that will let you fold the, that's probably the wrong one.
Not for the front.
Oh, okay. That lets you fold the seats down is usually like awesome. And you have doors on the side that you can get in and windows you can put down and stuff. Trucks are kind of tough. Wrights says, so what? I'm a Gorilla Glue influencer. It's in the distro. Eric Barker uses foam tack to fix several rudder hinges on large planes. So much better than working with hinge tape. Yeah. Jet Jam is down at the bottom of Indiana, top of Kentucky next week. As a matter of fact, EDF Jet Jam. And Horizon is the main sponsor this time. HSD Jets will be there. Bobby's going to be there as like an enthusiast. I don't think you're like necessarily like
I'll be so.
a little bit kind of repping.
Yeah, I'll be repping a little bit. Like I'll have like probably like stands and stuff down there to like buy and stuff. But Jet Jam for me every year. We've been going for like 4 or 5 years now. But it's been like an event that I take vacation every year. So I go down and I fly.
Whatever he wants.
Whatever I want. Yeah, I just fly.
Our
every day.
HSD stuff will be going. All our E-Flight stuff's going to be going, and we'll squeeze in a couple free wings probably. And then there are some fun Dynam jets.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
But-
I mean, you'll see me flying like literally everything.
You got 800 feet, right? You got 800 feet of sweet pavement. So this is where guys like us get to really savor the
Oh yeah.
takeoff and landing kind of thing. The one thing is it's pretty fever pitch because everybody's on like 3-minute flights, 4 or 5, maybe max. Yeah, John Graham, when it's this hot, it's actually pretty good. You have to make a rack. Yeah, it's close to that casino, whoever was asking. I lost you already.
It's like 15 or 20 minutes down the road from the casino.
I've had 11 and 12 planes in my little Ford Freestyle. But it's like a 3-hour Tetris game first. It's the worst. I'm not bringing that many, dude. Not for 2 days. 1 day. Rich says he can fit 15 planes in his F-150 crew cab.
Yeah, I can fit quite a few in mine too, actually. You You want ordnance on or not?
I don't care. Rob, yeah, dude, the HSD F16 is fantastic.
Oh, I see. Never mind. That glue's on. Okay, hold on a second. Let's see how this goes.
Ha! Paul, you get a ton of planes in your Volkswagen? Dude, is it time?
Almost.
That
Yeah.
son of a gun looks good. Hey, we got to put the wheels on the Viper.
What?
The wheels.
Oh.
We'll check it out in a minute. It's probably wheel collars, isn't it?
Probably. Probably easy.
They feel pretty cush. I have the Avanti landing gear though.
Dude.
Yeah. I think you have to drill out the trunnions a little bit if you're gonna do those though. Sometimes I want to drill a hole in these to let the captive air out because I feel bad for it. Nothing should be captive.
Nothing should be.
Ever. Rob wants to know what's your favorite jet, Bobby, and what's mine.
My favorite jet is the F-22.
He likes the F-22. I usually have a very hard time answering those kinds of questions.
I mean, I have a lot of favorites, but my F-22, I usually it's my jam.
I'm digging the 80mm F-16 and the Rafale right now, and the Arrows F-15 a bunch. I'm anxious to play with Bobby on the 70mm F-16s. Best thing about those is they're available now, which is great.
Another one of my favorites is probably the Su-30.
Su-30 is sick.
I fly that thing a lot.
I have a couple hop-up 70s I want to put in mine before I take it.
Oh, that'd be cool. Dude, that thing with more power would be really neat.
Dude, I think so. The F-22 is sick. Bobby's got the 8S one. I got the high-performance one. I'm going to probably have to bring it
Oh, yeah.
under duress. Yeah, the furniture business is growing great, Reitza. You're a barrel of laughs. Thanks so much. I mean, dudes ain't clicking the link in the Discord to buy planes. You think they're going to do it for furniture? Get a beef stick.
Beef sticks.
Fred Barron in the house. What's happening? Oh, thanks, Paul. E-clip time? Is that what it is? Airvexed?
I hope not.
Dude, FMS A10 is fantastic. I got my new ESC set up right here. I need to install these ESCs in my FMS A10 and I am good to go. Will G, I tell you what, if you want to see, stick around the channel because you will find out relatively soon if any of that is true or not.
What's that?
If E-Flight's coming out with anything awesome soon.
Oh,
They're always coming out with something awesome.
I hope so, yeah. There's some pretty cool stuff right here.
Huh. There's a lot of cool stuff right here. And the best way to find out is stay tuned. Especially to the YouTuber guys that managed to get it early like us. We're lucky. We're fortunate. We're blessed. Subscribe, tap that bell. You'll see it here first. Thursday, 11 o'clock Eastern time. Whichever Thursday it is. I didn't say this Thursday. That's when the announcements go out. And then it's a pre-order game. You have to get yours in before everybody else so you can get in on the first batch. Thanks, Merlin RC.
Boom.
With an Elevon mix, roll rate is on point. Nice, Rob. That's cool.
That doesn't look too bad.
It's a nice one.
Looks cool with the ordnance on it, actually.
Dana wants to know what's the best EDF jet on the market in your opinion. The guy just asked that question, did he? I just like kind of, I mean, rewind, Dana.
The next one.
The next one. Rewind, Dana. Huh. The great big twin engine is the OV10. Is that what you're talking about? That's like a huge Hangar 9.
That thing is sweet. That's a 108-inch wingspan, man. Twin 30cc.
Rob, the new ESC, because I was flying my A10 back-to-back flights at Jet Jam last year and melted the connector. That's why. Pellegrino in the house. What's happening? I have a little mini Aero Scout. Yeah, Samuel. We did a video on that one a little while back. I still have that one. Yeah, Barry Campbell, very soon. Yes. Very soon. They said it was going to be a good year. At the end of last year, they were talking about how this year was going to be full of stuff.
For what?
Horizon.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Man, they never disappoint.
No. And they're like tremendous supporters of this whole thing, man. RC Air Marshal will just Ricky Nelson on Facebook, y'all. Whoa. Yeah, Air Marshal, that's a good question. When is Pilot Ryan going to get a new Hangar 9 balsa plane as a first look review plane? That would be nice.
Yeah, I love me some.
We'll have to see. Probably we'll do some other balsa stuff, and
Probably see something real big here.
then that'll get them thinking about it, maybe. There's still a bunch of new stuff on the horizon. Get it? Get it? Thank you, Marshall. Oh, yeah. Paul, it's hard to get the Draco here, too. I mean, it's so popular. Yeah, dude, that OV10 is huge. Looks like it flies amazing. The big one, Hangar 9. Sean Gallagher in the house. Samuel, thank you. What's up, Lyndon? Yeah, keep an eye on it, man. I mean, I think part of the problem with me, Rob, was that I got this big baggy XT90 connector plugged into an EC5, and I think that was the problem. George, didn't even know you were here, man. You dropping out, hitting the road early in the morning. Good to see you. Thanks for coming. I look forward to seeing you at Rosewood, man. Best plane in $200 range. So you're still learning? I'd be looking at the Apprentice S. What'd I say that was? Did I tell you the price on that? It's in the $200 range, like $200 to $300, I think. Ha! Sean Gallagher made in his FMS Bayhawk number 3 today. Only 471 more flights to outfly his last one.
Jeez.
That's a lot of flights.
That is a lot of flights.
The Arrows Husky is a great plane. So's the Bigfoot at low cost to entry. It doesn't. You don't get the Spectrum, you know what I mean, stuff in there. The Dyna PT-17 is awesome, but if he's flying a mini Aero Scout, I'm not recommending anything advanced past kind of the Apprentice level or like a Turbo Timber at most. Yeah, Rob, they do, and I think that creates an opportunity for heat. At least it did for me. But I had flown the thing for, like I said, a couple back-to-back flights, I'm fairly certain. And I'd had that plane for a while. I'm actually really looking forward to having it back up in the air. It's my favorite A10, the FMS A10. It happens to be Arctic Camo, that's the version 2. But the E-flite 64 flies really nice too. But it's just nicer having more room to deal with the batteries for me. Big hands in little planes is tough. I love my Husky SE, and I loved it even more once I put those tires on it. Ah, it's too bad, Eric. Holy smokes, Eddie K. Yikes. About 10 minutes, dudes, and I'm going to wrap it. I think we're going to save the other one, dude. Bobby?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. It's hot.
It is, man. Yeah, dude, I think, honestly, once you get into a different plane, Samuel, I think you'll have an even better time. That thing is kind of hard to fly. It takes a lot of abuse, but it's actually kind of hard to fly. Honestly, if you like that thing, look at the 1.1 Scout. It's going to be a lot more steady because it's a little bigger, I think. But you could easily migrate into something else. Like I say, the Apprentice S or the bigger Apprentice, the 1.5. The what used to be called the Mini Apprentice, the Apprentice S is a 1,200 millimeter wingspan versus a 1,500 millimeter wingspan, and it's like $279. By the way, the link is in the description if you wanted to check it out. Yeah, that Mini Aero Scout, it's tough, but it actually is hard to fly. I think there's some. I think you'll get more out of your flying when you have something a little bit more predictable. That one seems to hunt in the pitch a little bit. Are you talking about the FMS A10 still, Rob? I always flew like 5,000s and 5,500s in it. Roaring tops at the time. But I'll be flying my 5,000 smarts in it now like a boss. And even my 7,000 smarts I feel will be fine. And the FMS A10. Oh man. 1946 Aranca Champ. I was in one of those the other day. Turnbank. You're not local, are you? I thought it was a 46. If it's who I think it is, you sold it though. And you have something else. RC Air Marshal is going to be going live at 5 from the show, from the Jet Jam show, from Wednesday to Saturday. Check it out. RC Air Marshal on YouTube. Do it. Nope, Canada. Okay. Oh, Canada. Nice. You're on floats? Nice, Johnson. I will. Dewey's a great guy, man. I met Dewey at Warbirds Over Grapevine a long time ago. And he's been at a bunch of the Jet Jams. All right, dudes. 5 minutes. Lay it on me. Good to hang out with you. It is just the Pilot's Lounge, you know what I mean? We're just hanging out. Just hanging out. Build party tonight. Good time. Thanks to Bobby K for getting our stuff built up. Very cool. Check out Bobby tomorrow. Stay tuned. Right here at Pilot Ryan Media, dudes. Come on. I appreciate your support. You guys are wonderful. I'm telling you, tap that notification bell. We put out videos all the time. And it's going to be a little bit not so obvious when it's us. So, because I have to completely rip my branding away from the channel. So, turn on that notification bell, dudes. Do it. Hear no, see no, speak no. Scott Settle. All right, Rob. See you later. Yeah, man. FMS A10 for the win. Keep an eye on that connector. You know what I've done? Sometimes I'll spread these bullets apart so they fit a little tighter. But it still seems to be a bit of a problem. But I'm willing to take my chances again. Actually, unless I just solder up a new end. Which I might do. Just EC5, you know. Definitely not soldering right now. It's already hot. Big Go Hobby in the house. Mike Bird, thanks for coming by. Jeff Adams. Use Robart air tubing to hang those wheels on the Viper and lose the E-clip. Nice. Nice idea. Have a great evening, guys, says Kevin B. Eric Barker, I'm talking about my channel. I had to lose my logo. YouTubers are like... You see YouTubers with logos, they're branding themselves. Will G, see you later. I'd like to thank everybody for using the appropriate skin tone with their emojis. So I know exactly who's yellow and who's not. You know what I mean? If you're one of the Simpsons, it's nice to know. You might be a joker. Yeah, Paul, I cannot wait. We've got a lot of stuff to maiden. We've got the E-flite 70mm Viper, 70mm F16, and now the F15 64mm, and an Apprentice S, and whatever else. You know what? It's too early for me to say because we haven't flown it yet. I mean, honestly, guys, what do you think? Good first EDF. It's hard not to think the Habu.
That was Adam's first EDF.
The Habu?
No,
or the F15?
Yeah.
I think before that Habu, that F15 might have been one of the, you know, the E-flite Viper as well for a guy that just has already got 6S packs, you know. All right, Brad, see you later. Thanks a lot. All right, Scott, see you later. You're a Simpson. That's your last name. Ha ha ha. Fred Barron says he flies like Homer. No! XT60, easy to solder. Yeah, I don't use those. Hey, thanks, Lyndon. Mike Gregory, I don't know. He says he's got some brand new servos making high-pitched sound. ESC gets warm. What's this mean? Merlin RC like the T45 70mm as a trainer jet. Yep, everybody have a safe Sunday. Yep, Viper, E-Flight F-15, the Habu, Arrows Marlin. Yeah, all good choices. The Avanti, not for a first EDF, I don't think. I mean, if somebody's already got mad skill, then yeah, like definitely already got their chops on everything else, you know. What plane, John Graham? Oh, I see. B-24, I think. Aerospace Map, F-1564 was his first store-bought EDF. Lyndon sends his regards, Bobby K. What's up? All right, dudes. It's 11. Pterodactyl, what's up, man? Good to see you. We still got 100 folks in here, but you know what? It's all right. Get this thing done before it's just too much. It's hot, boy. Woo. All right. Fire round, fire round. 1 minute warning. I got you, John. That A4 is Bobby's. Mine is at the shop where I work. Bobby just got his dialed in. My first ever RC plane was a piece of garbage 31-inch EPS brushed nickel metal P-47 that nobody would have had a chance flying out of the box. RC Pilot 007, what are your thoughts between the E-Flight F-18 80mm or E-Flight F-16 80mm? I think they're both really fantastic. I like the E-Flight F-16 better. I like the landing gear better. I think they're sturdier on the F-16. They both look great because they're painted white and super scale, but I think they function better on the F-16. And I just think the F-16 is lighter on the loading, at least the way it feels. And so I think, not just because it's new, I mean, you're asking me, but I think between those two, if I had to pick one, I'd probably have to go with the F-16. Bob Turner, yeah, man, we did a little video or two with that 1700mm Corsair. It's super nice. I feel like it definitely could use a little more speed, though. What's up, Terry Litz? Dana's RC said, hit the like on your way out. Yeah, do it, because you'll never see it again. No, I'm kidding. I unlist these things so they don't get like promoted publicly, because who's going to watch like a 2-hour video? Not everybody. But you can watch the flight videos if you'd like, guys. There's a bunch of them. Not yet, Barry. I still want to go 8S on that thing. On that big Corsair. I still want to go 8S. So I have some motors I might put in it. I'm going to get with Air Marshal on the eCalc app situation and kind of see what it might need to be.
eCalc.
eCalc. 3.5 minutes, 12 seconds.
All day.
All day. All right, y'all. That's it. See you later, dudes. See you in the comment sections. Hey, New on Teespring, Inside Out, Invisible Ink merch. I'm just kidding. It's there's not Invisible Ink Inside Out merch.
Actually, you put a black light on and then you see the logo.
Yeah. Jeez Louise. Yeah, Barry, I can't wait. I still want to get that figured out because I really want to fly that thing faster. Yeah, Francis, dude, the F-16 gear is fantastic. If you want a 2-hour video, just watch one of my 10-minute ones 20 times. That's not right. That's not how it works. Because hours aren't in the 100. They're in the 60s. That math is completely wrong. Belay my last. Links. Yeah, Will G. They're all in the description. They're in the description of all the videos. And they're also, all you have to do is bookmark pilotryanmedia.com when you want to go RC shopping. And all the brands I work with are right there on the landing page of my website. You simply click the logo of the brand you're shopping for, E-Flite, Horizon, BitGo, HSD, like whatever else I have going on there. You click it, it takes you to their website through my traffic, through my link. They know it's me. Whatever you buy, we earn commissions on. It's that simple. So you can just go through the website. If you don't want to go find a video and then link through the description, I've made it easy. I mean, I pay money yearly to have and maintain that website. So it's easy. It's easy for me and it's easy for you. So check it out before you wreck it. For real, Eric Barker. Me and Bobby K, dude. Great things. Stick around and stick with us, y'all. All right. We're rolling in 5. Hanger Rats forever. 3 later. You're too good to be forgotten. We'll see you next time. See you in the comment sections, dudes. All right, Brad, I see you. I'll tell him. Easy peasy.